Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm G&G and welcome to the first episode of Jobless to Greatness here in FM26. We are doing a Daft Huge edition this year. So as you can see in the game, we have holiday to the 1st of July 2026. And in this episode, we are going to find out who our club is. We're going to play our first match in non-league in England. And we're going to see how big the challenge is to reach the Premier League and ultimately to win it. If you want to find out more about the save, there is a save info video linked in the description. And while you're here, if you're new, please hit that subscribe button and hit the like button. Early at videos in series like this, it is important to get the likes up so that it is pushed around YouTube. And I would be very grateful if you could do that. So here we go, 1st of July 2026. I have put in a manager just to holiday on. We will be creating a new manager who is badgeless and experienceless. But let's have a look at the teams we will be going through. There's a mistake in the save info video. I thought it was only 4 teams we'd have to choose from. It is 8, in fact. So the teams promoted in are, we have St Albans City, we have Billericay Town, and we have Banbury United into the North League, National League North, I should say. And then if we go to the South, it's looking likely that we will be in the South. We have Weymouth promoted in, Dulwich Hamlet, Hungerford Town, Dartford, and Welling United. So that's the 8 clubs we could be managing in this year's Jobless to Greatness. Of course, if we end up getting sacked, we have to daft huge again and go again, but hopefully that won't happen. So let's find out who our club is going to be, and let's go across to the wheel. So here we are at the wheel. All the clubs I mentioned promoted into the game after one season are on the wheel. Some challenges bigger than the other. I think it was Dulwich Hamlet are one of the highest rate predicted teams in their division. If we get them, maybe we could get a promotion in our first season. Others, it could be a matter of just surviving. So 8 clubs on the wheel. We're going to spin it. And our club in Jobless to Greatness Daft Huge edition for FM26 is going to be Banbury United is the club we are going to manage for this series. Hopefully we don't get sacked and have to go to another club. But Banbury United are the team we have ended up with. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to play pre-season at Banbury United, create my manager badgeless and experienceless, and I'll join you back on the first day of the season when we take charge for the first time at Banbury United. So here we are on the first day of the season. We are at home to Buxton in the league, and we kick off our time here at Banbury United. Before we get into the game and before we get into what I've done over the pre-season, let's just have a little bit of background info on the club we have come to. So they were founded in 1931, were Banbury United, nicknamed the Puritans. They are based in Banbury in Oxfordshire, in England, of course. They play at the Spencer Stadium, which has a capacity of around 6,000, but I think because of non-league rules, it is capped at just over 3,100. In real life, they play in the Southern League Premier Division Central, as they were relegated from the National League North in 2023-24 season. And they have in-game come back up to the National League North, which is where we find ourselves for this game. So we have been busy over the pre-season because we found a squad that's very, very short. I think we only had about 12 players. We brought in 11 players in total during the pre-season. Now with the rules of the transfer window in non-league would have been open longer, players will move during the season as well as are on part-time contracts. So yeah, we will be busy during the season to improve. But yeah, that is the squad we are going with. And if we look at the league table and we look at the season preview, you'll see we are predicted to be relegated in one of those spots, 151 to win the title. If you go to the media prediction, you'll see, again, we're predicted to be 21st. So yeah, we're in a relegation battle in our first season here at Banbury. Club-wise, sorry, if you go to the club side first of all, you can see 21 players in our senior squad. Our youth setup is rated as poor. We have an okay stadium. As I said, you can see there 6,500 but capped at 3,000 because of league rules. Doesn't fit quite in the screen. But yeah, it's in good condition, I think. It says it's in okay condition. Our training is poor training facilities. We have poor youth facilities. All of these are things hopefully we will be improving as we are here in Banbury. We're going to try and build up this club. And of course, the ultimate aim is to win a Premier League here. It's going to be difficult. We are starting very much from the bottom here in game in the tier 6 of England's pyramid. Anything else to look at there? We go to our finances for a moment. You'll see we have a pretty okay income. We're doing okay financially. 51,000 in the balance. Our expenditure is about 11,000. We are below our wage structure at the moment. If I go back to finances again, but I did upgrade our finance a lot, bringing in players. We're just below our wage budget, but we have a bit of sponsorship coming in. We don't really have any debt, which is good. We can build on that, and yeah, we are in a pretty good position at the moment. So let's go and have a look at our first starting 11 here at Banbury. So here we are at the match day screen, and our tactic for this season, at least starting off, we're going to see the in possession and out of possession here. So in possession, our tactic is very much direct counter-attacking, playing it wide. We're going to have two wide players here, big man up front. We'll get to the players in a moment. But yeah, we're going to try and be pretty direct, pretty counter-attacking, quick attacking team. Because, as I said, we are in a relegation battle, so maybe we are going to need to hold on in games. That is why our out-of-possession tactic, as you can see, falls back into a back five, a 5-4-1, playing a low block, standard defensive line. We look at the team instructions for out-of-position. You can see we're going to come deep, get everyone behind the ball, and then try and counter in the in-possession. As I said, we'll be more direct. We'll have players here down this side, the full-back hopefully pushing forward, get him forward. And yeah, we want to be solid defensively and then hit teams on the break direct and try and beat teams that way and get points on the board. So we're going to look at the players who are starting off our season. And a lot of these players we did bring in with those 11. And first up is Mark Halstead. He is a goalkeeper. We've brought in on a free. We only had one goalkeeper in our squad. He's come in. He will start ahead of who was here. Yeah, attributes are poorish, but probably okay for this level. We're trying to just build up slowly our standards. But yeah, good punching, good reflexes, good kicking. Anticipation is decent. Bravery, balance is okay. Agility at 10 could be better. His strength could be better too for coming for crosses. Not a great command of area, or communication is okay. There's a few things that will be worrying, but 35-year-old goalkeeper in on a free. Our right back is going to be Josh Flanagan. Yeah, not brilliant crossing. Okay heading, so that could be okay for crosses. Tackling is decent. Good aggression, good bravery, good concentration. His positioning is pretty decent for his level 2. A decent jump and reach of 11. His strength of only 6. An acceleration of 9. And pace of 13. Yeah, he's okay. I think he'll do the job for us this season for sure. There we brought in Daniel Ledbetter. Comes in on a free. Already training pretty well for us. No outstanding attributes apart from his acceleration and pace. That is really where his attributes top off on is his pace. Jump reach of 11 is decent. If we look at his career, he actually started his career at Newcastle in 2007-2008. So a former Newcastle player here at Banbury. Hopefully he can make a difference for us. A player here, Nico Jones, an Irish centre-back. I'm pretty sure Nico Jones was in the UCT team we had in FM26. So yeah, this is a returning player maybe to the channel. Yeah, he's probably our star centre-back captain as well. Decent jump reach of 14, good strength, good leadership, good determination, bravery and aggression is good. Struggles in a few areas, but at this level and for the battle we are in, hopefully he can do enough. On at left back is George Smith, another player we have brought in. Decent enough acceleration and pace. Little bit worried about his jump reach of 9. Can we go to his height anywhere? Where is his height? Something I struggled to find over the preseason with players' heights. If anyone knows where it is, let me know in the comments. But yeah, we'll get back to his attributes. Yeah, decent enough full back. He will do a job for us. So in the defensive midfield role, which will be falling back into the centre back role when we are out of possession, is Charlie Blackshields. 18-year-old midfielder, as he can play centre back and that defensive role. Good first touch, good tackling, decent enough passing. His strength is going up to an 11. He started his career at West Brom, so yeah, a bit of championship quality coming into our team in midfield. Then we go into our midfield 2. Alex Prosser is up first. He is a centre midfield for us. Good passing and tackling, that's what we need in that midfield 2. Good stamina as well to get around. and he could be very important for us in midfield. Alongside him is Sam Washington Amoa. We brought him in on a free as well, 18-year-old who started off at Charlton. Good acceleration, good natural fitness, bit of pace about him, good technique. Could improve a lot of these technicals with game time, really, hopefully. But yeah, he was a good player to bring in. Probably our biggest signing of the summer was Junior Kamwa coming in on a free. Former Bradford City and Sheffield Wednesday player. Played a couple of times for Sheffield Wednesday. But yeah, on the wing for us, we look at his attributes. Good acceleration of 15, pace of 7. So he's quick to get up to that pace of 7, but there's not much there. Good flair, a bit of flair in the team. Good crossing and dribbling. First touch of 14 is excellent. Hopefully he can make a real difference for us. On the opposite wing is Joel Anchor, and he is a good dribbler, good technique, bit of flair about him too. So our wingers will have a little bit of flair about them. He is a former MK Dons player, comes through them, but never really played for them. Went to a go of non-league clubs, and here he is at Banbury. And up front, our main striker for the season, James Alibi. Hopefully he won't need an alibi if he goes missing this season. But yeah, started off at Stoke, was at Celtic, back to Stoke, went around a lot, but he's here at Banbury and scored 7 goals last season for them in their promotion push. Not brilliant, finishing at 7, on composure of 8, he's off the ball at 7. With a strength of 16, he is a big man, jumper reach of 11. He could grab us some goals this season. We won't go through the bench fully, but there's a couple of players just there I'd like to have a look at. And one is probably a bit of a non-league legend in Nicky Wheeler. Has moved around a lot of non-league clubs, as you can see, at Dorking, at Warding, started off at Tunbridge Angels. So yeah, bit of a non-league legend. He is with us for this season. Good crossing at 13, a bit of pace still about him at 35, bit of experience in the lineup, and he can play a lot of roles for us. But for him coming in on a free is a pretty good deal. And our backup goalkeeper, he was the only goalkeeper here at the club when we started off, Jack Harding. We had actually his testimonial during the pre-season against Shrewsbury. But yeah, he is long time here at Banbury, as you can see. Has lost his number 1 position for the moment. He could come back into it during the season. Some decent attributes there in him. That is our lineup for this first game at home to Buxton. Let's get to the action and kick off Jobless to Greatness. So here we are, first game of the season here at Spencer Park for us, taking on a Buxton lineup that's going with the 4-2-3-1 formation. And yeah, our first game is at home. Can we take advantage of that and get some points on the board? It's going to be a battle all season long, predicted by media and in the season preview to be relegated. Can we get something out of this game? We approach out onto the pitch for the first time here at Spencer Park, our new club, the club we are aiming to take all the way to the Premier League, and it starts off here at home to Buxton. First highlight here is a throw in for Buxton. They're on the attack. It's Brennan for them. He cuts in far too easily, crossed the far post, headed just over. We're lucky not to be behind already. Ball up to Alibi. He gets away from a defender, plays the ball forward, but no one can run onto that. So 15 minutes gone now. They clear their lines, but can we win it back? No, we can't. Brennan has it for Buxton here on the attack, running at our defence. We're trying to get our men back as our tactic is set to go back to a back 5. Out of possession, shot from distance, and that is going to help us out a lot if they keep shooting from there. Corner kick for us here. It is Kamwa to take it. Whips it in towards that near post. It's headed away. Ledbetter back to Anchor, back to Kamwa. Can he get turned here? He goes back to Smith, into Washington. Alibi fires over. First chance for our striker. Half time here at Spencer Park. 0-0 at half time. We haven't had much possession, but that's the tactic we've set up, is to be very direct, not try and hold on to. We have had a couple of shots. They have dominated, 14 shots, 4 on target. We need a good second half here. Maybe we can take at least a point. Buxton on the ball here early in this second half. Graves for them, out to Cunningham. It is back to Graves. Cross comes into the box, headed away by Flanagan. Kirby on the edge of the box. It's Robinson. Buxton. Shot is deflected. It will be a corner kick just a minute into this second half. And Buxton putting the pressure on. Probably unhappy with not being ahead at half time. In comes the cross. Headed clear by Jones. Falls to Graves. His shot is off target. But they are starting this second half strong. 59 minutes gone. Corner kick for Buxton. They take it in towards the centre. Headed clear by Alibi. Comes to Kirby. Plays it back here. Space for Coleman. Oh, they've hit the crossbar. And somehow we're not behind. Carrington here with a throw in. 25 minutes to go. Ball played into the box. We win the header. Balls to midfield, but Kirby wins it back. Takes the shot. Oh, great save from Halstead in goals there. That is a very important save. Is Buxton on the ball here? Less than 20 minutes to go. Graves has it now. Can we hold on for a point here now? Long ball played forward, headed away by Jones. We get in midfield, played it forward quickly. That's what we want to do, is to try and get it forward quickly. But there was no one up there at that moment. But here is Kamwa for us. Gets the ball into the far post. Oh, we can't win the header. Going to go out for a throw-in, is it? No. Graves keeps it in play for Buxton. Carrington back to their goalkeeper, Woods. They play it out from the back. They go direct. Can we win it in the air? We can. And it stays 0-0. Corner kick for Buxton here. In it comes. We head it clear for at the near post initially. As that is Nicky Wheeler who's come on. Wins that. And we get the ball forward here quickly now. This is what we want to do. We want to counter-attack. Cartwright on it right back as a sub. Can he get a cross in? He can. It's headed away at the far post. Wheeler with the shot. Oh, he's hit the crossbar. Nicky Wheeler on debut nearly put us in front. Free kick for Buxton. They clip it into the box. It's cleared by Black Shields. It'll fall to Cartwright. He's all on his own. Cartwright running through. He's got only no one with him. He goes for goal. Oh, what a goal! What a goal from Cartwright. Tommy Cartwright. What a goal that is from a right back. That is exceptional. He was all on his own. He had to take the shot. What a finish that is. Dips right over the keeper into the side of the net. We take the lead. 4 minutes left. It's Buxton on the attack very quickly after that goal. They must be shocked. They have dominated this game. Couldn't break us down. And now we've hit the front late on. Have we stolen 3 points? They go all the way back to their goalkeeper. Our tactic of being everyone behind the ball may be frustrating them a little, but they played it over the top. Graves with space. Oh, they've equalised instantly after we got in front. Oh, that is deflating for sure. We got the lead, and then just a minute later we give it away. It's a ball over the top. We should have enough to cover, but Graves gets away there, and then it's just a tap in for Sajay. It's 1-1. Final minute of injury time here, and nothing comes off that highlight. And we are going to get a 1-1 draw on opening day. Oh, so close to a win. That Tommy Cartwright wonder goal, but they equalised just a minute later. It's an opening day point for Banbury United. So here's the table after the first day of the season. We have a point on the board against a Buxton team tipped to be challenging towards the top of the table. That's a really good point. So close to a win on opening day. But we showed good signs of the tactic working the way I wanted to. Good defensively, getting people behind the ball, but then hitting on the break. Hopefully that will develop over time. We may tweak it as we go on to be a little more attacking. But yeah, that is a good setup of our season. We've got a point on the board on opening day here. And we will come back for games, 2 games at the end of August now. So we'll have 4 games off camera. And then we'll come back for games against Bedford away and Hereford at home. 2 tough tests. We'll see at the end of August where we lie in the National League North. If you did enjoy this first episode of the series, please drop a like on the video. Helps it to get spread around YouTube a bit more. So please hit that like button. Also, any feedback in the comments on how you think the first game of the season went and what you think of the club we have landed at for this series. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. It will help you catch every episode of Jobless to Greatness. And until the next one, please take it easy.